From Kalamazoo, direct to you, it's a WKZO.com quickcast.
Why do you think you guys struggled so much?
I mean, as an offensive line, we talked all week about coming out fast. We felt that we started that game pretty fast. You saw we drove the ball 2 times down the field, and we were able to run the ball during those 2 series, and we were really confident. And for whatever reason, we weren't able to punch it in. It's just skidding down that red zone for some reason. You break down the offensive line, or a wide open misses a cut, Tim misses a pass. Somebody, you can't blame it on one person. It's sometimes you call it comedy of errors that just kind of occur. And that game was kind of filled with them. Obviously, you feel like you dig yourself into that hole, and you're trying to get out of that hole, and sometimes you dig yourself so deep that you're trying to throw a ball up out of a 100-foot well, and it's just going to come back down to you every time.
Did you feel at all like this Northern Illinois team was just superior to you guys, or?
I don't think I've ever been in a game where you feel like a team is just that much superior than you, physically or anything like that. It's just sometimes you come in and for whatever reason, that team you're not mentally prepared for the game. You get up for it, and something's happening in the game, and you just aren't able to bounce back. You try to trust yourself as an athlete and somebody that's experienced in these types of games and these types of situations that you're going to respond. And you're going to respond as a team. And for whatever reason, that didn't happen on Saturday.
Coach, you talked a little bit about toughness being an issue. What was your thoughts on that? I mean, as a player, when you hear your coach say that,
that hurts. It's not a coach sees what he calls it as he sees it, and obviously he feels that as a team we're lacking toughness, mental toughness specifically. You talk about physically everybody's tough enough, right? Division I athletes, it doesn't matter what sports you're in or what conference you're in football. We all have like I was just talking to Graham, we all have the skills. The skill set, the strength, and everything. There's so much parity in football now. There's no team that's that much more physically, that has that much more physical ability than another. It just comes down to mental toughness and focus and preparation.
Toledo's got a big win over Colorado this year at home. You guys are obviously going on the road to play them. What is that like preparing for a team that has a win like that this year and has done pretty well?
Oh, we feel like we should have a win like that too down at Indiana. And another thing is you talk about mental toughness down there. We're about to win. You're about to go for the go-ahead score. And for another thing, for whatever reason, a mental breakdown, something like that, and we don't come away with the win there. And that's a game where we have many chances to win that game too. And so as a team, we feel like we stack up well against everybody. We feel like every game we come in, the way we prepare, we should be able to win the game. Sometimes you come out in the game and that doesn't go that way, but as a team you have to believe in yourself. As soon as you lose that belief, then you're not a team anymore. You're just going out there going through the motions.
It didn't seem like a beaten team today at practice. It seemed like a really peppy practice and a lot of yelling like normal. Did you see that? Did you feel that?
Yeah, you can't let it. You can't dwell on a loss like that. Obviously, you're embarrassed. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Is you walk out of the field. There's no happy feelings. There's no smiles. There's no thoughts that okay that was a good day in any way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter how you do personally or whatever happened. You feel like crap after a game like that. But you have to understand, there's a 24-hour rule. You come in, watch the film, and you learn you have to get better. And you come out Monday, and it's a new week. You can't dwell on that, and we're preparing for Toledo. And that's just the way, as athletes, as competitive people, that's the way you have to respond to games like this.